What's up, YouTube? Back with another video, man. Back with another motivational video. And this one, I just want to talk about, because I know probably like everybody, been sad or depressed in their life. So this one I want to talk about, I always talk about, have a strong mental and everything. But I want to talk about me and how I just went through all the problems I went through. I was depressed before, as a kid growing up. And I just want to talk about that and how I went through it. And if a kid growing up, and hopefully this can help you and, steer you in the right path. So I just remember, as a kid, like I was just always mad. I was, I just had like anger built inside of me. And, I was real small. Like I was premature. I was a premature baby, so I was like in a ventilator when I first was born. Like I was in there for my mama told me like 3 months, like some months, and yeah. So I was just I don't know, but I don't know if that was like the cause of me like being real small or anything, but I don't know. I remember I was 50, 40 pounds, bro, like a stick, and like I was just like everybody was just bigger than me. So I remember as a kid, like kids would try to pick on me and stuff like that because I was so smaller than everybody else, and I don't know if that played a factor in me like being like so angry and stuff like that. But I just remember like kids would just try to pick on me and like the anger me. I used to be trying to fight back, throw bricks, and hey, they was trying to throw hands. I was throwing weapons. I was I was throwing objects, man. But it was just like as a kid, I didn't really let that get to me. I mean, it hurted me, but it's like I always found like my happy space. So like when that time it hurted me, I'm like, dang. And I remember they like pulled me in the office, and I used to just uh eat lunch at the nurse office at the nurse office and stuff like that. And it's just like me like riding a bike as a kid was like my happy space. Like at school, I don't know what grade that was in, but at school, that was like I don't know what grade, but I was real young, first to something. It was real young or something like that. But I don't know to be honest with you, but I found my happy space. My happy space was like riding bikes, like playing, watching wrestling like with my brothers, and that was like my escape. So and I always like felt alone as a kid because it was like, everybody was bigger than me. Like everybody like I wasn't the smartest, as a kid. So it's like other kids were smarter than me, like just more advanced. So it was like I always was like a step behind. So that just like built, like an anger in me too. And it was just my whole life just I was so quiet, so people just thought I was dumb. So that just made me like mad. Like how you just gonna say I'm dumb just because I don't speak or I don't talk. So that just like then I used to always just fight my brothers and just take it out on my brothers, man. Like just that anger, I just used to take it out on my brothers. I used to like when we used to live with our grandparents. I remember when I like she used to I used to get in trouble for it. I remember I was like, "Oh yeah, I want to kill myself." Like it was just like when I said that, like I said, like, "Oh yeah, I want to kill myself." Like I want to die. It was like at that moment, like I really was like, I just give up because it was like I don't know, just like I just felt like the whole world was just like against me. It's like nothing I can do, but every time I look at somebody, it's like that look was like be like beneath me, like they looking like this kid, like this bad kid, or like he dumb, he don't know what he doing. And it was just like how somebody try to talk to you sl like you don't know anything, or like you kind of slow or something, and they try to talk to you like so you can understand it, but it's like I'm not like slow or anything. So you don't got to talk to me like I'm a dumb or anything. And it's like, it just it just built that fire in me. And and I, as a young kid, I took it the wrong way. So I can say if you young and you going through that, people, you quiet and people don't think, you smart or anything, just find your, happy place. If whatever you like to do, draw, go outside, play the game, or, you know, try to do something productive. Like, don't just let your mind wander. Just don't lay in the bed and think about it, because it's gonna get worse. And just find you a healthy activity to do to get your mind off the bad thoughts, and just help build yourself up. As I was young, I wasn't doing it. I was just letting that balled up anger inside me. Like my mama could tell you, every day I woke up with an attitude. Like it was just inside me, because I really hated that. And through anything like basketball, like just people just doubted me, like people from my church. And I could just tell when people didn't think I was smart at all. And it just blew me, just because I'm really a quiet person. Just because I was quiet as a young kid, like people just think like, oh yeah, he can't even talk. He like, it just but I'm trying to explain it, like, to the T, so y'all can understand it. But just as that, I was just growing older, and instead of balling that anger up and just letting it out on everybody, because I used to fight a lot. Like, I used to fight my brothers a lot. I used to fight in school a lot, and I just let it out on people. But as I grew older, I started letting it out in a good way, like in basketball. Like, I used to work out every day faithfully, be in a gym for hours and hours and hours. Like, I let that anger, I let that people doubting me, like, and do it in a different way. And that's why on YouTube, and when I first started, people was like, "Oh, you dumb." People like, "Why you doing that for?" Oh, no, no. I'm reposting my YouTube channel, getting 2 likes, getting 2 comments. Like, I remember just people just, just laughing at you, man, especially because we don't curse. Like, you going to school, we don't curse. We wasn't listening to rap music at the time. I was listening to gospel rap. And, kids was like, "Oh, who you think you is? Like, you don't curse, you don't curse." Like, if you don't curse, they made fun of you and stuff like that. So it was just funny. But I just started getting older. I just started using it as motivation. So anything I did, I went at it at 100%. So the kids who was naturally, like, big or anything, I have to work extra hard to even get to their level, because I'm more smaller and everything like that. So I'm at a disadvantage, but I have to work twice as hard. And I just use that to my thing is now. I remember we coming up on YouTube now, and we doing, all these interviews pre-COVID, and all my family members and everybody was like, "Oh, Tim, I didn't know you could talk." I remember once somebody said, "Oh yeah, I thought you was dumb. Like, I didn't know you could talk like that because you never talk." Like, that's when people just saying that because you assume something, but it is what it is though. But hey, people who quiet always got something in their head, man. Always thinking. Just because you quiet don't mean you dumb, or hey, don't ever judge a book by its cover. That's what I say. And I just didn't talk because some we got all different personalities, bro. We got all different personalities. So before you judge a person, you gotta try to walk in their shoes, step in their shoes, and see where they coming from, or all the trauma and stuff like that. So I just fought that depression, and by you know believing in myself, and throughout all that pain, throughout all them people doubting me, and I just put it in wherever I wanted it to. When I was young playing basketball, I put it into basketball. But as I got older now, when I was in my 20s and people were still doubting me, I dropped out of college. People were looking at me like, what are you gonna do now? Like, I use it for YouTube. I was posting every day. Like that was my outlet. Like that was my stress reliever. Was posting YouTube videos. Was when I was, depressed. I didn't wasn't feeling good. Me making videos for like an hour. Now I'm calm. I'm doing that what I love. I'm doing that. Nobody can tell me nothing. I can speak my mind. And when I was doing that, I loved it coming up, and that was my quiet space when everybody didn't believe in me. So I just kept on doing it, and you see it paid off now, and now you see the people comment, "Oh, I know you could do it," or "Dang, Tom, you surprised me. I didn't know you could do that." Like, you know, it comes with it, and people, you just gotta know in the world, doubt is gonna come. People ain't gonna expect you to do something they can't. Remember that. Just please, please, please remember that. People gonna put their expectations on you. People are gonna put their expectations on you. They ain't gonna believe that you can do something that they can't do. So if they can't do it, oh, I know you can't do it because I can't. They already think they better than you, bro. That's like a nature, and that's like we just think, oh, I'm better than them anyway. Like, yeah, come on now, like you gotta stop thinking like that, and stop putting your expectations on people. See the brighter light. If they say they could do something, just support them, man. Even if you don't believe it, bro, just support them. But don't sell them no dream or anything like that. But just support them. And I could say I've seen a lot of that coming up, but people just put their expectations on me and was like, oh yeah, you ain't can't do that. Just all the naysayers and stuff like that. But yeah, man, just find your quiet space and let your anger out or let your pain out in your dreams, in your job, anything you love doing, just let it out there. Don't take it out on people. Don't take it on your sister, your brother, your mother, because that's what I used to do when I was a kid, and that wasn't good. I just had a lot of anger brought up from that, and as I got older, I just realized, I took it out on something I love doing, and it worked out for the better. So I can say it truly worked, and I'm a living testimony of it, and it worked out as my dream, and yeah, man. So keep on, supporting, keep on liking. Y'all want some more stories like this? Just comment it down below. But I just wanted to tell y'all, how I faced it, how I faced my little depression as a kid, and just growing up. And you can beat any illness, you could beat any depression, you could beat anything. You just got to put your mind to it, and you got to fully believe. If you got one doubt in your head, you ain't gonna do it, bro. You gotta fully believe it. When anybody else don't, nobody ain't gonna care about your dream more than you do, or your illness, or you're sick, like anything, bro. So you gotta really believe in yourself. But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the comments y'all been showing on these videos, and I'm gonna keep on doing from y'all, cause I see y'all love them. Without further ado, man, happy holidays. Y'all stay safe. Peace and love.